Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sunday night as Organ Music Night and a new organ for the wonderful world of Hauptwerk. This organ has been around, believe it or not, since March, but it hasn't had a lot of press yet, and I don't know why. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's an organ of its time. We're talking 1960s German organ building. But, oh my God, it's got something. It has a certain German something, and ich weiß nicht was. It has a certain something, and it doesn't half make a racket. Isn't that beautiful? Oops, sorry. Wrong manual. That's not even everything. Yeah, there's more to it than that. I can add that and that and that. I theoretically add that, you wouldn't hear it. I could add that, you wouldn't hear it. I could add that, you might hear that. I could add that, I suppose you might hear that. Yeah, how about this? Is this even louder? Should be. Ooh, it's got a good sound. Now, this is a new instrument by our friends over at Sonus Paradisi from the Czech Republic, and Jiri very kindly gave me a copy of this organ to play around with. Now, until now, I haven't touched it. All I did was install it and set it up. So you and I both are going to check out the organ for the first time tonight. All I did was, I haven't even said, look, I haven't set up any registrations, nothing changes there. So that was my decision of full organ. Let's have a look and see what fun things there are on this instrument. First of all, it's a 4-manual organ. It's not the largest organ in the world. The bottom manual is the Ruck positive, which would be theoretically the pipes behind the organist, which is rather direct sound. Then on here we have the grate, and it's a nice big grate. So we'll come and play with that shortly. There are more things than that, obviously. This is called the Oberwerk, the upper work. Okay, the upper work. And these pipes, I'm guessing, are they right up at the top of the organ? I'm not sure. This is not swellable. This manual is, but we'll come to that in a moment. This is a very interesting manual. It starts... It's a very 1960s neo-Baroque German sound. I like that. We could get used to that. It's got some funny reeds, but we'll come to that later. Now, the 4th manual is rather fun. It is swellable, yes. It's all based around an 8-foot flute, which is not actually true. It's based around a 4-foot principle, but it's a wooden principle, so it's basically a nice big flute. And it goes up to... It goes up to a 1-foot. It has a mixture. Every division has its own mixture. What does a mixture mean? It's a mixture of pipes at different intervals to give a bright, tinkly sound. That's a bright, tinkly sound here. Without that. Very bright sound. Now this one has got various mixtures. It's got sort of this mixture. But then it has a mixture that's an octave higher than that. So I suppose we could get rid of that. A very big bright sound, and this of course also has its very big bright mixture. Down on the pedal, there's all sorts of incredibly fun things. It starts with a Principal 32, which is enormous. I hope you're listening on headphones. That shakes your earwax loose, that does. And then 16, 8, 4, 2, and a big 6-rank mixture. Oh, there's a cable hanging around on my pedals there. I've probably been looking for that later. A little what's it called? Charging cable. But there's all sorts of other weird things on here. There's a sort of a weird mixture that adds. Listen carefully, listen carefully. It sounds like you're adding a soft 16-foot reed, like this, but soft. Listen. Can you hear that? It sounds like a very soft reed. That's lovely. That's just basically 2 notes. Very cleverly done. We're using notes of the harmonic scale to suggest other sounds. It's very clever. It does, of course, have a 32-foot reed. It has to, and it's the guns of Navarone. Isn't it great? It's wonderful. And for those of you who need such things, who like toys, it's got the best toys of them all. It's got bells. We'll come to that some other time. It's got big trumpets. I haven't heard this organ before. This is the first time I'm trying it. Aren't those the most amazing trumpets on the great 16, 8 and 4? Wow, that's amazing. Now it has lots of fun things. Here's something that sounds a little bit clarinetty, maybe cromorn, I suppose, if you want. It's actually called a bear-pfeife, which means a bear pipe. Not bear as in naked, but bear as in grizzly. It's kind of cute. There's something at 16 foot, a dulcian, which is just bananas. Up here there's a rather lovely oboe. Which I suppose with the tremulant, which is rather delicious, don't you think so? I like that. It's not your typical French style, but obviously it wouldn't be. It's German Baroque style. Here's something called a regal, a regal if you want. That's more clarinetty. No, it's not. It should be clarinetty. Oh my goodness, right, that's not clarinetty. This could be clarinetty. It's not. So we've got a 4-foot and an 8-foot sort of buzzy thing there. Isn't that kind? I quite like that. I like buzzy reeds. Sorry, I better get this done before Uza gets me in trouble. Click, pop, click. Cool. I suppose you've got that at 8 and 4 here, and the same thing at 16 and 8 here. Ugh. And then burn your eardrums here. To go along with the oboe here, the lovely oboe, there's actually a 16-foot, it's called an English horn, so a cor anglais. That's rather weird. But up here, it's beautiful. Yes, I like that a lot. like that at all. This could be my clarinetti stop, and it's on the pedals. So on the pedals we have a 32-foot reed, we have a 16-foot reed, we have an 8-foot reed, we have a 4-foot reed, and we have a 2-foot reed. There's my clarinet. In the pedals. That's cool. I like that. Xing Shang Shong is asking, are all the stops bananas or is there also a cauliflower stop? If anything would be a cauliflower, it would be this. Now, talking about things like this. Ursa, Nico is asking a question in German. Can you answer him, please? Yeah, so weird stuff. I like that. Now, more of the weird stuff is up here. I think this is lovely. Check this out. On this manual, the third manual, there are some weird, not mixtures, but weird mutation stops. What's a mutation stop? Well, if I hold down a note, nothing happens. 8-foot. So that's like middle C on your piano. 4-foot, obviously sounds an octave higher. 2-foot, sounds an octave higher. 1-foot, sounds even an octave higher. So by playing this one note here, I'm actually playing that note, that note, that note, and that note on 4 different stops, if you get the idea. Okay? Now, your harmonic series is built up of, well, hold on, let's show you. It's built up of a note, an octave, a fifth, the next note, a third, another fifth, a seventh, I'm running out of fingers, and then on it goes up that way. That's going to be your harmonic series. Every musical note is basically based on some of that in various different things, but obviously they're not tuned cleanly like this, yeah? They're not, because that would sound weird. So what we have here, here's my 8-foot note again, my 4-foot, a 2 2/3, so this is going to be roughly a G, get it? Then there's this note on the top, then there's going to be a third above that, now there's going to be a 7th above that, and a 9th. So I'm actually playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different notes of the harmonic series all at the same time. And it sounds quite metallic up here. But if I get rid of these, it doesn't sound metallic. So we're making up sounds like a Hammond organ would, using different harmonics, using different mutations. Now, here's the fun part. Check this out. I can do... Hold on. No. Oh, no, I can do it this way. I can do it this way. Yes, this would work. Yes, this will work. Perfect. I can play... This is my bizarre mind working here. I can play... So instead of... I can play the note C, but I can get it to sound... There's an E. Here's a B flat. And here's a D above that. Okay? Why on earth would you want to do that? Well, if I add my note somewhere else, your mind is melding all of those sounds together and thinking, oh, it sounds metallic. Yeah? Now down here, you can hear the individual sounds. Yeah? Now, like I say, that's basically an E, a B flat, and a D. So an E, a B flat, and a D. An E, a B flat, and a D. But here's the thing. Because the harmonic series is not tuned like a well-tempered or an equally tempered octave like we have these days, if I play the same notes, can you hear that sort of slightly out of tune? Wah! Can you hear that? That sounds higher. That sounds lower. It sounds like a steam organ that's losing its air. Yeah? Anyway, why are we doing this? Yes, but we can have some really cool effects. We can have some fantastic... Wait a minute, let's find out. What can we do? Yeah, we can have some cool... Oh, yeah. Oh, we can have some cool experimental music. Who fancies some cool experimental music? I do. Check this out. In certain parts of the world, that would class as a modern improvisation. Basically, it's just me messing around with some tones and some exciting things. It sounds like the music from the original Lost in Space film, remember? And how did they do the original Lost in Space music? They had a synthesizer. And what is a synthesizer? It's just basically an old electronic organ. Ha! Bingo. Remember the Lost in Space Danger, Will Robinson? Remember all that? All that fun stuff? Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. Anyway, I love this organ. We can do lots with it. The first piece of music I played this evening was something by a guy called Siegfried Karg Ehlert, who is a composer who would have loved this style of organ. Big, lovely sounds. Big lovely sounds. Let's actually hold on. I've got a variety of music kicking about, so we can play things. Let's play something romantic on it. Let's play something by Gabriel Fauré. I love Gabriel Fauré's music. If you don't, you should. It's delicious. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. After a Dream, this one is called. Après un rêve. Après un rêve, I think is the actual pronunciation. And this would sound quite nicely. We need a sort of a soft pedal. There we go. We need to couple something to that. So I think we'll couple... that's the point. There aren't many couplers on this organ. You can only couple everything to the grate. And only two things to the pedal, which is rather weird. So I can couple... Oh, hold on. I can couple this to the pedal. So let's do that. I quite like that. Yeah, that's nice and big. And then I want something sort of... Something delicious and solo-y here, but not... What do we have? Let's have... Well, that's then too big, I think. That might work. That might work. Let's see if this works. Here's a bizarre piece of beautiful music from Gabriel Fauré on this new organ. I'm just trying it out. So we're all experimenting at the same time. Hope you enjoy it. I like that. Yeah, now, this is interesting. I'm busy playing around with swell pedals here, which aren't doing anything, because the swell pedal only works on this manual, and I had no stops on this manual. So, I was busy doing that. When you play romantic music, you've always got one foot on the swell pedal, playing around with it, doing things. It's not going to work on this organ, because there isn't one. So, what you have to do is employ a French technique known as presse, which is meaning pressing into the music, pushing into the music. So, when you get louder, you get faster. When you slow down, you're getting quieter. You know what I mean? It's all about tension, building and releasing tension. And it works. It just works. What a beautiful piece of music, and what a beautiful organ to be playing it on. This is nice. I haven't done any fine tuning, by the way. This is just the way the organ comes out of the box. So theoretically, I could go over to this page and start faffing about with things, but I'm not going to. We'll leave it at its standard settings and see what we can do. I like it. I suspect, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to play something by my least favourite composer of them all, Mr. J.S. Bach. Actually, we've got various pieces of music we could play by Bach on this organ. What could we play? Oh, we could play a trumpet tune as well. Shall we play a trumpet tune? Who fancies a trumpet tune? I fancy a trumpet tune. What's your favourite trumpet tune, everybody? Let's have a look. What have we got in here? We could play more Siegfried Karg Elert, I suppose, couldn't we? Here we go. Guillou, joy of man's desiring. This could sound rather nice on here. Now, we need a nice solo stop again. So what does the oboe sound like? That's probably the nicest we're going to get. Let's just... Here's the oboe on its own. Yeah? And if I sort of beef that up a bit with the viol principal and the 8-foot flute, the Holzflöte. It takes on a sort of a French horny sound, which could be quite nice. Nothing beats a horny sound. And what we need is something... That could work. Does that sound good? That sounds better, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Right. Jesus bleibet meine Freude in the original German. Jesu, joy of man's desiring. Sight reading. I haven't played this for 100 years, so let's hope I get some of the right notes in the right order. It's a trio, so this means I will start sweating. Why am I wearing green if I'm going to be sweating? Gosh, bloody hell. Yes. Everyone says, well, that should be really easy. You've got 3 notes. You've got 1 note in your right hand, 1 note in your pedals, and 1 note in the left hand. On paper, everything's easy, isn't it? But when you try coordinating that, especially if you haven't practiced it, your brain sort of goes for a long, long time. This is a conversation I was having a few weeks ago when my friend Wayne Marshall came to visit, and Wayne was laughing because he said, I don't believe that you can't do that. And I said, I cannot do it. And he almost forced me to do it in front of him at the organ. I managed to get away without having to do it in front of him, which would have been very embarrassing. But he couldn't believe it because I can sight read Vidor and Vian and all that kind of stuff. But this makes me sweat. It makes me cringe and worry and sweat and tremble with fear, that kind of thing. Anyway, I tried. I may have some more Bach for you later. If you want more Bach on this organ, thumbs up in the old chit-chat there, and I'll see what I can do. I see there are a ticket or 2 is arriving. Ladies and gentlemen, tickets for sweating tonight, please. Yes, you're putting me on the spot. It's a Baroque-sounding instrument, a neo-Baroque instrument, so I'm pulling out some Baroque stops in the music department tonight. Coming up, there will be more Bach. There will be hymns. There might be a toccata, maybe even a French toccata, ooh la la. And what else will we have? We've got some other bits and pieces coming up, so just wait and see. Here's another piece by Siegfried Karg Ehlert. Now, this is a very different thing altogether. And I think what we shall do here, we need a very bizarre solo for the end. What can we have for the end? I don't know, we might have that. Yeah, let's have that for the end. Now, what I'm going to do the exact opposite of what I just did. I'm going to turn this into a romantic sounding organ. First of all, I'm going to couple everything, apart from that, to the grate. And we're going to have a nice big sound with lots of tremulance. Yeah, that'll do. And a big fat bass underneath that, which I will couple to, what shall we couple that to? Let's couple it to that. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good to me. All right. Freu dich sehr, oh meine Seele. So be happy, my soul, oh my soul. Lovely stuff. It's a lovely old German hymn melody, and our friend Karg Ehlert turned it into a beautiful saraband, which hopefully sounds something like this. with tremulance in the background there. Tremulance in the background. When I was growing up, I would sing in choirs, and we had a choir festival once. And I was too young to understand at the time what it was all about. But the conductor at the time, he was an old cathedral organist from down south, a very old man, and he was suffering from various ailments. And when he was conducting, there was a bit of this going on, you see. And he came to one point, we were singing in the music, and he started doing this. And everyone sort of thought, oh, he wants us to sing louder. So we sang louder and louder and louder. And then he stopped. And he said, ladies and gentlemen, when I do this... In fact, he didn't say ladies and gentlemen because it was all boys and men. He probably said gents or something like that. Anyway, he said, folks, when I do this, I want you to sing as loudly as you possibly can. And somebody said to him, this had been prearranged, this is a joke that was prearranged, and somebody, it was the guy who was, I don't know, turning pages for him or whatever, said, are you sure you're all right lifting your hands up like that? And he says, yes, and all the shaking comes naturally, it's my Parkinson's. And at the time, of course, we were all allowed to laugh at those things. We were allowed to laugh at jokes like that, which was amazing. Nowadays, you're not allowed to do that, of course, but I still do it from time to time. When I'm conducting my choirs and I want them to really sing, I do this. And they all laugh and say, oh, Parkinson's, we have to sing loud. And it works if you... They do it. The other one he did, and of course I was too young to understand it. I'm still too young to know as well, but the other one he did was this. He had huge hands and he opened up his hands and did this in front of the choir, shaking around. And he said, this isn't Parkinson's, this is gout. And we thought, oh, fair enough, gout. So there you are. So Parkinson's and gout if you want to be a professional conductor. Those were the good old days when you could make jokes about illnesses. Can't do that nowadays. Somebody somewhere will be offended. Do I care? Not one bit. If you're interested, if you want my opinion, call 0800 piss off, because that I don't care. Anyway, right, splendid. Splendid. Right, that was that. That was a bit of loveliness there. I think it's time to try some hymns and some general things. Now, something this organ doesn't have is strings. It has sort of stringy-ish. It doesn't really, does it? Does it have anything stringy at all? It doesn't. It has nothing stringy. So there are no celeste sounds, no lovely sounds like that. The only thing we can get away with, 3 of the divisions have a tremulant. So you'd have a flute. That's a very gentle tremulant. It's a slightly better tremulant. A very, very gentle tremulant indeed. So we can get away with that. And that's going to give you your sort of undulating sound. But it's not quite what we're looking for. So anyway, it's not a big romantic organ, so we shouldn't expect big romantic sounds. Let's, however, have a hymn, a modernish hymn, and see what we can do with this. So first of all, I'm going to couple everything up, and we're going to start with a sort of we're going to start with a decent T, sort of, yeah, something like that. Something like that on the old ped, and yeah, that'll do. And then we'll build. All right, here we go. We're going to do a sort of a manual crescendo. By the way, do you like my new toy here? Can you see it? You probably can't see it. A book just fell down beside me. Oh, damn it. I need that in a moment. Here, look, my new toy. The big Stream Deck. It was on the wish list, the big Stream Deck, and it got paid for the other night, so I ordered it. And here it is already. It arrived 24 hours later. It's lovely. So I'm still only using my 15 keys from here at the moment, but I have an extra 17 keys there to play with and do other things with, which is very exciting indeed. So I'm very much looking forward to setting it up and doing all sorts of things with it. The other one is temporarily over there somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's back there. And eventually I will have both of them side by side so that I can control every element of the stream manually. It's wonderful, wonderful. We have other stuff on the wish list too. Check it out. Here's a hymn. Mrs. Gartshore has just arrived and she's playing around with the camera in the background because she says, my head has been cut off. And you can see all sorts of stuff all over. What can you see? Yes, I threw it. I threw it away. I threw it away. She's shouting at me because I threw music on the floor. I threw it away. Hello, little one. Our little bundle of joy has arrived. Ooh, she's got her ooh face. Have you had a bath? Yeah. She's had a bath, ladies and gentlemen. The Gartshores are going on tour tomorrow, and so it's been bathed out. Oh God, her hair! You did her hair. Oh, the hair's almost. She's got incredible curls. You know those sort of little angelic children with curls, and you think, there she is. That couldn't possibly be natural, but yeah, she's got that. When I was her age, when I was that age, I had blonde curls. Can you believe that? And my little baby daughter, she has blonde curls, and it's rather lovely. But obviously, Mum blow-dried the curls out tonight. She's looking very... She's very moppy. Could use it to clean the floor. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Very oh, you should have seen the look we got there. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't this a brilliant sounding organ? I love it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a brief look at the old chit-chat tonight, and let's see who's here. Let's say hello to some folks. Let's not go all the way back to the beginning. We'll be here forever. Let's go back to Lucian Goodson, who gave us a super chat. So thank you very much to Lucian. You are playing Karen's favourite. She plays it on clarinet. What was that then? What was that? That was probably, was that the Bach? Was that the Jesu Joy? Could have been. Maybe it was. I hope she plays it better than I did. So Lucia is here. Hi. Nikira is here. Hello. Max is here. Uza is here. Maureen is here. Steffi is here. Cam is here. Jez is here. Robert is here. Cassie is here. Alexander is here. Did I say Monica? No, Monica is here. It was her birthday the other day. Dominic is here. There's Dominic's microphone. Look. Opus is here. Jürgen is here. Nico is here. Michael B is here. Robert V is here. Jürgen is here. I'm repeating myself, aren't I? Simone Alfani. What a name. I love it. Simone Alfani. What a beautiful name. Where are you from, Simone? We don't recognize that name before. Tell us where you're from. And welcome. Julian GC is here. Xing Shang Chong is here. Tim is here. Camera Tim. More Bach. We came back for more. Yes. Cease with the Bach jokes, please. It's not going to make me play anymore. BWV565 would be something I like. La-da-dee. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo-doo. Do you want me to? No, I did that a few weeks ago. Do you want me to do it again? Buy me 100 tickets and I'll play it again. I'll play that. That's the Toccata and Fugue in D minor, by the way. There we are. If we sell 100 tickets tonight, I will play, the Toccata and Fugue in D minor. There you are. Blame Per, it's his problem. Who else is here? Andrew Prince is here. Hello, Andrew. I've got a trumpet tune coming up. It might not be your trumpet tune, but I know you like your trumpet tunes. Uza. Parkinson's. French Horn is here. Hello, French Horn. Gerhard Flink is here. Hello, Gerhard Flink. Max Huber is here. Wolfgang Ratzka is here. Splendid. There's Razbaz as well. Oh, hi there. Jerome is here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I hope I'm not missing anyone on the way past. The organist is here. Nice circle of fifths. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I'll just say yes, fair enough. Pedro Christian is here. What are these wonderful names? Where are you from? New people. Hello, new people. Say hi in the chat. Tell us where you're from. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the way past. Always good fun. Oh, sorry, you're right. My camera. Sorry. Thank you. See, forgot about that. There you are. You don't need to see me when I'm talking, do you? You all know what I look like. Yellowbird is here. Hello, Yellowbird. David Ross is here. David Ross is here. Splendid. František is here. Hello, gang. A long rehearsal with his beloved choir. Did you have Parkinson's and gout as well? I hope so. Lukas Kretschmar is here. Moin. Are you from up north? That's where we're going tomorrow. I'm almost at the bottom. Christian Klemke is here from Chile. Chile, what a wonderful part of the world to come from. BWV768. I have no idea what that is. I don't know my Bach numbers. Nor do I care. Martial Kalolo. Hello, Mr. Organist. Hello, Mr. Kalolo. Wonderful. Pedro Christian, my father is from Germany, but born in Bolivia a long time ago. Wow, nice. BWV 639, again, numbers, these mean nothing to me. BMW, I used to drive, when I arrived in Germany first, I bought BMWs. I thought BMW would be a good brand to have. And then over the years, I decided that BMWs were not a good brand to have, and I moved to other brands. And now, since Vanessa is in my life, I'm not allowed to have anything other than the Volkswagen Audi group, which is not true because only 2 cars we have outside are the Volkswagen Audi group. And none of them are new. One of them is over 20 years old, so there you are. BMW stands for Bring mich Werkstatt, which translates as take me to the garage, take me to the shop. Yes, so there you are. Who's this? John Drake is here from Troy, Ohio. There's lots of people from Ohio here, aren't there? Jerry's from Ohio, Monica's from Ohio, Troy is from Ohio, Rosalind is from Ohio. Who else is from Ohio? Lots of people are from Ohio. Cool. Could you please play Skyfall by Adele? I could ask her. Maybe not on this organ. It wouldn't sound very good on this organ, but yes, we'll definitely do it. We'll definitely do it in some other concert. Gosh, pretty exciting stuff. So, well done, everybody. Right, oh my goodness, let's have a look over here. Some tickets have been sold, so let's just go and say hello and say thank you to everybody. What's happening here? Let's start with the Buy Me a Coffees. Maureen has bought me a coffee. Thank you, Maureen. Who's this? Cassie has bought a ticket. Thank you, Cassie. And the Platzgang have been active on the wish list. Thank you very much indeed to all of you. Very kind. Right, let's go back to the old ticket department here. Who have we got here? We have to go back in time. Stefan M. Thank you very much to Stefan M. To Opus. Thank you very much to Opus for a ticket. To the Goodsons for a ticket and a super chat. The Goodsons are being very spendy tonight. Here is Nikira. Thank you very much, Nikira. That's very kind. A regular ticket from Nikira. And here's Andrew Prince. Again, a regular ticket. Thank you very much. Now, who have we got here? Gosh, who have we got here? We have Alexander. Hello, Alexander. Thank you very much. Jerry. Hello, Jerry. Again, regular tickets. Here's Jan. Sunday night is new organ music night. I like that. That's a good title. Thank you, Jan. Thank you also for your ticket. Who's this? Teddy. Pflegeteddy. Sonntagskonzert. Sunday concert. Thank you very much to the Pflegeteddy. And who's this? Our friend Mr. Kretschmar. For good measure or beer, he said. Well, no offense, but I'm not sure where you're going to get a beer for that amount. But anyway, it would be good fun. We could try. Maybe 20 years ago. Sorry, I had to say that. Jörg from Switzerland, thank you very much for your ticket as well. And simply calls it ticket. Thank you very much indeed. That's very kind. Thank you, everybody. Are we going to get 100 tonight? I hope not. Who's this? The Green Frog is here. We want Toccata and Fugue. Right, 100 tickets sold. What are we up to now? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's call the cuppas as well. 12, 13, 14. We're up to 14. Right, so 86 tickets and I'll play you Toccata and Fugue in D minor. But before we do anything stupid like that, let's play something from the green, not the green, I'm green, the brown book of the brown book of, what's it called? Magnificence or Magic. And let's play something that we could make sound old. It could be difficult. That could be difficult. Let's see if we can find something we can play around with in a Baroque style. I doubt that could work. Number 59. What's number 59? What's that? Urza, what's number 59? You put it in the old chit chat there, and I will try to play it in a Baroque style. This could be interesting. This could be interesting. And why am I playing with my swell pedals? They don't do anything on this organ. Let's start with some fluties and see how we get on with different fluties. Let's have a flute there and a flute there. Let's couple. Which one shall we couple? Let's couple that one. All right. See what this sounds like. Are you active in Instagram? Good heavens, no. Haven't been in any social media other than YouTube for about 8 or 9 years now. It's a waste of time. Yeah, it works, kind of. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, over here in the corner, František, can I have a number from you, please? I have the big green checkbook here, so I would like a number from the big green checkbook. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I have a big blue book with Bach in it. Now, you know, I don't like the music of Bach. I don't like playing it. I love listening to it because there are people who can play it professionally, and it sounds absolutely great. But I'm just, well, I would rather play Viorn, Vidor, Franck. I would rather play all of that kind of stuff all day long because to me it's better music. But that's a personal thing. It's subjective, isn't it? But over the years, people have forced me to play pieces of music by Mr. J.S. Bach. And there are certain pieces I will quite happily try to play, and there are certain pieces I will never, ever, ever dare or dream of playing. This is one of those I do play. And again, funnily enough, it's a trio. Why do I keep playing Bach trios when I hate trios more than anything else in the world? This is a very well-known trio, and I think it's going to sound very nice on this organ. Now, we have to find a registration that will do it justice. I'm going to smirk while I do that. Let me think. Ooh, a ticket has arrived from Andreas. Hello, Andreas. It's lovely to hear from you again. How are you doing? Lovely, lovely. And there's František as well. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ah, he gave me a number. There we are. There's a ticket and a number. František is up to mischief in the Czech Republic. More on that when it transpires. František, will it be recorded? And if so, we need copies. Get it filmed, and we'll show it here on our concert. Okay, perfect. Right now, I want something that's going to offend people. Yeah, that's quite offensive. Oh my God, that's awful. So no, let's not do that. Let's have that. Let's have that. But we need to have a bit more. So yeah, that'll do. Let's have that. Yeah, that could work. Oh, hold on. We've got this as well. So we should play around here too, shouldn't we? That could be good. Woohoo! We could have a repeat on that. Okay. Many years ago, František loves all the yummy sounds. Yeah, they are good yummy sounds, aren't they? This is 645, all right? This is 645, Tim. One of the simpler Bachs, apparently. Right. Many years ago, sadly he's no longer with us, there was a wonderful French organist, a Parisian organist, an eccentric but wonderful character. His name was Jean Guillou. He was the organist in St Eustache in Paris, and he was responsible for installing an enormous 5-manual organ in St Eustache in Paris. And he had all of these magnificent, all of this kind of stuff on the organ, and it was wonderful. It sounded amazing. But he would play all sorts of music on the organ. He would play all kinds of music on the organ, including that kind of stuff, and he was very good at jazzy stuff as well. I heard him play jazz many times. He and I got on very, very well together because we used to make jokes about other, or shall we say, other established organists who just could not see beyond the end of the line of music. You know what I mean? Now, he was very experimental. He loved being experimental, especially with registrations, and he loved being shocking with registrations. And he once performed this piece of music on an organ in Germany with the most bizarre registration you've ever heard, and that's what I'm trying to recreate here. See what you think. If you want to blame anybody, blame the late Jean Guillou. no. No, I'd much rather listen to someone else do that than have to play it myself. But yeah, isn't that cute? It sounds like it's on helium, doesn't it? The first entry when it comes in. I think that's really cute. Let's go there. It sounds like someone on. It sounds like a singer on helium. Doesn't it? It sounds like someone on helium. I like that. That's the kind of thing I like. Actually, you know what would really sound good? This would really piss off the purists. Check this out. Well, it's all about wakey wakey, isn't it, that piece of music? It's all wake up, so you need some bells. Enough. Enough. Take this book and throw it away. Throw it to the floor. Throw him to the floor. Down here on the floor. Gosh. I'd laugh so much every time I look at this book. This is the German hymn book that organists get given to play. We have a melody line and that's it. And it's thinner. Remember when you were at school in the 1970s and 80s and you had that sort of grease-proof toilet paper? Remember that? It was useless. It didn't do anything. Really, I'm not going to go into details. Anyway, but they've used it again in this hymn book here for Germany. So that's that. And this is the book they give organists in the Czech Republic. You could hammer nails into the wall with this thing. It's enormous. This is the big green Czech book, which I think is lovely. Now, 904 was the number František suggested for tonight. Excuse me. Melody, 19th century. Okay. Or is it 1909? Is D the melody? TX is text, I'm guessing. N is, I don't know. And D is something. So text is fine, but is N the notes? I'm guessing. 19th century. Well, all right, let's have a look. It's so big, I need this. In fact, it's not even that ain't going to hold it. Nope, an iPad ain't going to hold it. Let's get the big iPad. Ugh. And that's not going to hold the other side now either. Look at the size of that bloody thing. It's great if you're. I think it's obviously designed for really old organists whose eyesight, their eyes are old and bent, and it's just not. They're not capable of playing anymore. I think that's what it's all about. What's happening here? A request. Ooh, another request. Ooh, nice request. Not on this organ. That would have to be another organ. Let's do that next week. Let's definitely do that next week. Right, splendid. Okay. Double check. How are we doing? Well, we still have 86. No, we don't. We have 85. 85 tickets to go. Oh well. There's going to be no toccata and fugue tonight, ladies and gents. Right, number 904 in the big Czech book is, what's it all about, František? Tell us in the chit chat there. What's it all about? You should play it more often so the spine would ease up. If someone joined us and just read the chat now and spotted that line from František and they didn't realize we're talking about breaking books, they might think something else. Could be very naughty. Anyway, right, let's have a Czech hymn sound. How are we going to do that? I don't know. Let's have that and that. Let's couple it to here. Let's have that and that and that. Let's have that and that and that and that. Let's have that and that. And them. Do we need anything up there? Yeah, why not? Let's take that. All right. Let's start with, no, let's have that. Right, let's start with that and see what we get. This is number 904. What's it all about? Mighty creator of earth and heaven. Thank you very much. Thank you. You'd never guess that from the words. I don't know anything about the Czech language. I really don't. I really don't. I'm looking at the Czech language here, and it looks to me like someone has taken Vanessa's handwriting and tried to translate it into actual letters. That's kind of what it looks like. Weird. Maybe one day I'll learn some Czech words. This is number 904, Mighty Creator of Earth and Heaven. Long time ago, František wrote to me and said, you need to come to the Czech Republic and visit us and drink lots of beer and eat lots of unhealthy food and visit some nice instruments and some nice organs. And I said, yes, one day. And then he sent me this book. A long time ago, someone else sent me this book, and I fell in love with the tunes in this book. Well, we've pretty much worked our way through most of all of those now, and I'm starting to work my way through some of these. And this book is full of so many gorgeous tunes that it kind of makes me want to jump in the car and not drive north tomorrow, but drive east and head to another part of the world. But yeah, someday soon we will do just that. We will jump into the car, the three of us, and we will head east to visit our friends in Trebic, which I will learn to say properly by then. And we will play around with some organs, record some organs, maybe even sample some organs, and have a lot of fun, and definitely have a lot of church services where we play these hymns. And I want to play them, and I want to add my own naughty harmonies to some of them. But the harmonies in here are already so bloody good, you don't need to add too much to it. There was something, when I was playing that melody on its own, did anyone else hear, it sounded a bit like, sort of something from ABBA, didn't it? It's got something almost ABBA-like to it. It should be a sort of a... that kind of sound to it, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound cool? I like it. Yum, cha-cha-cha-chum, 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 chum, chum. Let's have a hymn in that style, shall we? Not that one, let's have another one. Let's have a marchy style hymn. Yum, chicka-cha-chung, chicka-cha-chung, chicka-cha-chung. Let's just have a look. I'm having a look for something that could be marchy. František, give me a very quick marchy number right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, number. Let's have a marchy number. We're not getting a marchy number. Now, this is reminding you of a bolero. A bolero is in 3/4 time. Not 6/8, Tim, definitely not. A bolero is in 3/4, 812. Thank you. Yes, splendid, splendid, splendid. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. This book needs a good thrashing. I hate doing this to books, I really hate it, but it's made in the Czech Republic, so it's going to last forever. Last forever and a day. Look at that. Marvellous. This, ladies and gentlemen, let's add some naughtiness back again. This is something in a marchy style. Number 812 from the big Czech book. Check it. Trash it, Fraser. I'm not trashing anything. Maybe my image, but nothing else. Ooh, wow, it's actually written in C major. But because C major is so boring, I immediately transposed it into all sorts of other keys there, finishing in D flat, which is everybody's favorite key, at least it should be. Yeah, it sounds like an American national anthem, doesn't it? This could be a better. Maybe not an American national. Let's think. Let's take a national anthem that really doesn't do anything. What's the worst national anthem we know? Years ago, Scottish comedian Billy Connolly thought the British national anthem should be changed to Greece, said Cam. That's maybe not a bad idea. Oh, Canada. Yeah, Canada's probably pretty grim, but we can't do anything about Canada because Cam is here and he's Canadian, you see. Got to be nice to the Canadians, eh? The Australian anthem is all thirds and fifths. Good. Congratulations. I wonder. But this would make a brilliant national anthem, wouldn't it? Onwards march we to the glory. We have to. Here's the melody. That's a national anthem. That's a national anthem. That is a national anthem. We need words to that. I keep playing it in D flat. I'm reading C major, but playing D flat major. See, I can do that. I can do that without even thinking about it. But play Bach, nope, can't do it. Nope. Gosh, the New Jersey state anthem is just stupid. Well, there we are. Let's all go and visit New Jersey. New Jersey, Jersey. We're not here to think of words or things like that, but yeah, that'd be a good idea. Right, there you are, Robert. It's up to you. All right, go and listen back to the melody a million times and come up with words to New Jersey. Let us all go and visit. Let us all go. Let us all New Jersey. Let us all New Jersey. We need We need 5 syllables between let us all New Jersey. Right, give me 5 syllables, people, and it has to fit like that. Let us all New Jersey. All right, 5 syllables. Go. Now, can we play jazzy music on this organ? This is possibly the biggest question of them all. We've got amazing trumpets, which we can fatten up. We've got crazy stuff. Yeah, and we've got even more crazy stuff up here. I feel a jazzy number coming on. Yeah. Woohoo! Ooh, I feel something. Yeah, right, something jazzy. On Friday night, Steffi Green Frog says Temptation Jazz. Surely mean the Temptation Rag, but never mind. Well, yeah, we could do that as well, couldn't we? We need more different registrations for that, but this could be good for this piece of music. That is amazing. I like that. I like those trumpets. Yeah. Anyway, oh, we need something there. Yeah. On Friday night, Steffi Wunderlich sent me the music to Sweet George Brown in the most amazing arrangement. Very difficult arrangement in, I think, was it in D flat or G flat? Crazy key. But yeah. Piece of music in question was the legendary Sweet Georgia Brown. Harlem Globetrotters, here we come. See if we can play around with it on this crazy, wonderful organ. I think we can. You know, it works. That is one of the loveliest, coolest, funniest sounds. This would be good. Played that the other day as well, didn't we? Harlem. That would sound good on this too. I have to sort out registrations for that though. You need swapping and lots of things, but yeah. Okay. Towards the end of the year, from now until the end of the year, I'm going to take a trip down Hauptwerk sample set lane. And I am going to revisit and review every single sample set that I have on this organ, and there's a lot of them. And I'm going to review them. I'm going to advertise them, because some of them need to be advertised and some of them need to be brought back into the minds of the Hauptwerk people. And I'm going to review them, and I'm also going to give my personal suggestions. Is it an organ you should go and get if you're a Hauptwerk user? Should you think about getting it, or should you maybe not get it, but for that same reason get something else? So yeah, I'm going to revisit this. This one is a definite go and get, an absolute definite get. Go and buy it. I don't know how much it costs. Jiri very kindly gave it to me because he's an absolutely wonderful chap and we love him to bits. Let's have a look. Sonus Paradisi. Let's have a look. Organs. Cookies. Do we want cookies? Who cares? Cookies. Right. Filter. Let's filter according to builder, because that's going to be the easiest way to find it. Beckerath is the guy who made this organ. Right, here it is. According to this, it costs nothing. Oh, there it is, 400 euros. It sounds expensive, including tax in Germany, 408. Well, it depends where you are in the world. You have to add tax, but 400 euros. Would I suggest you go and buy it? Yes. To be honest, I would. There are other neo-Baroque instruments out there, but I don't think any of them have this versatility, and I don't think any of them have this acoustic, for a start, this acoustic, and they're just the wonderful feel to the organ. There's something about the feel of a Sonus Paradisi organ. It just feels right, if you know what I mean. Like I said, I haven't done any playing around with it yet, because you can go in and you can play around with all the noise. For example, I can get, these are the close samples. That was recorded close to the organ. This was recorded further back in the church. Ooh. Hear the acoustic? And then these samples here were taken right at the back of the church. Oh my God. And you can actually feel the delay between playing yeah, and then of course you mix them around. So where I was playing earlier, we just did a sort of medium mix of all of them. So if I whack up the rear a little bit, sorry, that sounds rude. Let's have a bit more of the direct as well. Already I like that. Already I like that a lot. Now, what's all this? All these other effects that this organ has. All right, let's ignore that for now. That'll do for the moment. How does that affect the bells? Bing bong. It doesn't. I like it though. I like it. How does it affect this? It sounds more direct, doesn't it? How does it affect this? And this should be miles away. Yeah, it kind of is. You can. Yeah. Listen to this. Right, get your headphones and listen to this. Those pipes are miles away at the top of the organ, so that's good. Or is it these ones that are miles away at the top of the organ? Let's find out. No, those ones. You can hear the difference. They're closer. They're further away. They're closer. Ha 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 ha. This will be the main. in your face, and these should be even closer. It kind of is. That works. That works. Let's whack it up. Let's have a... It's gone midnight and I'm having fun. I hope you don't mind. Let's whack up a bit of full organ here. Let's couple all this nonsense together. Let's have all of the bright work. Shall we have the fun stuff? Yeah, let's have the fun stuff. Sod it. I don't normally add all the fun stuff, but let's have all of it. We don't need them because you can't hear them. Can't hear that either. Yeah, let's have that. Do we need that? Nah. No. All right. Big. Huge. Listen to the acoustics. Beautiful. Oops. Let's add a funny chord and see what happens here. We actually have a tiny bit of headroom there, so we could bump up the volume a tiny bit. I'm not going to... Oh no, I haven't coupled everything together. So it will be even brighter now. Sorry, folks. Oh my God. This is definitely a go and get sample set. You can hear, if you're using headphones, you can actually hear... You can hear the sound, you can hear the parts of the organ reflecting around the church and coming back at you from different directions. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Shall we finish with I promised a possible toccata, not Bach, definitely not. Let's have a possible toccata. Let's have this. I should be able to play this without too much difficulty. And I'm overdoing the registration, yeah? I'm just going to leave it on full organ. It's a D minor toccata, but it's not the Bach. It's Gaston Bellier, who was a French guy who lived from 1863 to 1938. His music is in the public domain. If anyone dares copyright claim this, I will come personally and punch you in the face. This is his toccata from 1912. And he wrote it to his friend, Mr. Guillou. And we know Guillou because he wrote a toccata as well. Can I play it just without thinking about it too much? I hope so. Let's try and see what happens. Okay, page turning is working, so let's try it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this evening's entertainment. I will be back after this to say cheery bye properly, so wait for the end. Well, something like that. Excuse all the fluffs at the beginning. My eyes weren't reading the right notes. My fingers thought they were playing other things. What a great piece of music, though. It sounds good on this, doesn't it? Is this worth going to visit? I think it is. The real church is in Hildesheim, which is up in the sort of middle of Germany, around about the Hanover direction, certainly from here, Hildesheim. And this is the St Andreas church up in Hildesheim. It promises to be a bloody good instrument. Now, not being naughty about this at all, but Beckerath. I've played many Beckerath organs in my time in Germany, and up to today, I have found none of them particularly intriguing. But this one, oh my goodness, this one is amazing. I definitely need to go and visit this one, and it might actually start me looking for other Beckerath organs that are really rather good. This is definitely, it's the best one I've ever heard, and if the real organ sounds anything like the sample set, it's amazing. It's got a big German neo-Baroque style, but that is not that's not a thin, tinny German neo-Baroque sound. That's a big, fat, gorgeous, delicious sound. All right, so congratulations to Sonus Paradisi on a magnificent sample set. I would highly recommend you go and buy it if you want to buy an organ of this type and you don't already have something like this. It's big. It's got all the bells and whistles, literally, bing bong. It's got literally the bells and whistles. It's got these incredible fun sounds. It's got all that kind of stuff. It's amazing, yeah, amazing. Lovely kind of stuff. It's got these amazing trumpets, which are very untypical for that style. And again, it's got a really big, fat principal chorus. I like it. And it's got a 32-foot reed. What more could you possibly want? Yeah, do I think you should go and buy it? I do. I really do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. That was a visit to new organs, slightly different to our usual program. We didn't get many of the requests in, but I promised to try. To get all of the things in for next time. So, yeah. Join me over the coming days to see what's happening, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Thank you very much for tickets on the way past. We didn't make it to 100 tickets tonight, which means I don't have to play Bach's Toccata and Fugue in D minor, not that I wanted to anyway, and I think it just remains for us to finish off with a fun piece of music. Now, let's not finish off with the usual bye-bye blues. Let's finish off with, I shall go at random to a letter here. We have lots of that. Let's go back down a bit. Let's find a fun piece of music. Lum 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 lum. Nah. Actually, oh, let's have that. Let's have that. I don't need the music for it, but I just found it. Let's have that. Yeah, let's have this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Fun and Games. Fats Waller and his yeah, that'll do. Fats Waller and his Honey Suck My Nose, or Honey Suck My Toes, that's not quite as nice, or Honey Suckle Rose in its official original title. Let's finish with that this evening. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me for Sunday night is new organ for Hauptwerk Music Night. I hope you enjoyed it, and again a huge thank you to Jiri for giving me this wonderful organ. I love it, and I highly recommend going and adding it to your arsenal of Hauptwerk organs. See you for the next one. See you, folks.